Uh, hey, Israel, we're back again. Title of the video: Our biblical enemies have a bad, wicked stain on them. Biblical enemies have a bad, wicked stain on them. This is going to be a short video, waiting for people to come in the room. People come in the room. We will do it. Okay, got one in the room. Real talk. Video it's going to be short too. I'm just doing some stuff. Greet people when they come in. Say we have to be brotherly and sisterly. I'm trying to find something. I got to make sure I say it at the end. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Greet people when they come in. Okay, you're in the room. Give me a second. I got to write something. Greet each other. The video is called Our Biblical Enemies Have a Stain, a Bad and Wicked Stain. Greet each other. Give me a second. I got to write something. This video is not going to be long. Hold on. Okay, once we get everybody in, listen, remember, remind me, I have to tell this to the group and for people that are going to watch this video later, remind me and Nuya or whoever that I have to give a little announcement at the end. All right, let me find this. Credit always goes to the Most High. Just give a couple minutes. We're at 4 minutes. Just give like maybe 2 more minutes. See if anybody else comes in the room, and we'll start. All right. Pretty dog. I had a pretty ass dog. Super pretty. Okay, hold on. Okay, Unity, you're in. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Be patient with me. Okay. Hey, hold on. Hold on. Okay, here we go. All right, let me find that. Just be patient with me. I gotta find this little article before I start. And it's not gonna be long. I promise you, it's not gonna be long. Hopefully you enjoyed that other one. You want to chill out in bed and whatever. Put my video on that I did with the music. It was pretty. I liked it. Loved it. Good. Do that. I didn't see it, but do it. I'm going to put it up at the end. Remind me. Okay, where is it at? Okay, hold on. Let me get it. Be patient with me, please. I'm going to show you that and that. Hold on. Is that? Hold on. Listen, I'm a funny guy too. I used to make a lot of jokes. I didn't do it. I found it a while ago. And, since we gotta laugh sometimes, and we gotta laugh sometimes, and hopefully, I achieved laughter in you. Laugh is good health. I want good health, so I'm going to show you this milk dud. All right. Oh, excuse me. All right. Remember, it can't be so tight and oh, you can't say this, can't do this. No, nigga. We're gonna have a little fun here once in a while. We're gonna chop it up. I'm gonna chop it up. Hold on, where's that thing at? Okay, let me check. Sometimes to find things. Okay, what was it? Be patient, greet each other. Give me a second. I would definitely want to find this. Hold on. Okay, I found it. Okay, I found it. The video is our biblical enemy has a bad and wicked stain on him. Let me give a shout out. I got these two things I'm going to show you and I'm going to read. But first, I'm going to read first. Let me give a shout out first. So you know what the name of the video is called. The name of this video is going to be short. It's called Our Biblical Enemies Have a Bad and Wicked Stain on Them. All right. Talk in the house on deck. Young King on deck again. Anuha on deck. Daughter, wife, mother on deck. Unity. I don't know who's Unity, but on deck. Good to have you. King David on deck. Oh, praise the Most High. Okay, that's it. We're going to start. We're already at 9 minutes. Okay, listen. The reason why I did this, and let me just start with that. Remember, in Ezekiel chapter 7, the Most High said, I'm going to send you the worst of the heathens to possess your houses. He said, you're going to be the tail. And these people, the apex, all together with all the other ones, because it's Israel and everybody else, except for those couple few good heathen Gentiles that stay in their lane and that bless Israel, not curses like all the other world curses us. because all the rest of them, they're going to experience Isaiah 60. Isaiah 60 says, and the descendants of your oppressor will come bowing at your feet, and all they that despise you will bow to you. It says in Isaiah 49, they will bow down with their faces to the ground, looking the dust at your feet. And then you Israelites are going to know that I'm the Most High, because I'm going to make that happen. That's what's going to happen. He sent the worst of the heathens to possess our houses. And I'm going to show you something. I'm going to read it now, and then I'm going to read it, and then I'm going to show you something and we're going to quit. Now, I'm going to put this up. You rewatch the video, and then you could read the statement. Don't ask me where I got this from. I don't know. It says something at the bottom, but I don't know who said it, who did it. Maybe you could type it in. You could see, but read what it says. Now read it. I'm gonna read it to you. But when I upload it, watch the video again, and you can read it again. Okay, that's how we're gonna do it. Now I'm gonna read it to you. You saw it. The Biden administration is correct to provide relief to the children and families affected by the government's horrific practice of family separation. The ACLU attorney Lee Gellerman said in a statement, their suffering is something that will always live with, and it is a deep moral stain on our country. We need to make it right. And this includes not simply any monetary support, but also a path to remain here. What that's talking about is, I don't know if you guys saw that or read that before. You know, the illegal aliens that don't live in the America. You remember the Negroes, we are the original Indians of the Western Hemisphere. Those guys came from somewhere else. They're mongrel type people. They're a mix of Asian, post-Asian, because the real Asians are Negro Asians, Negro type Asians. But the post-Asians, the post-Spaniards and Portuguese, because the first Portuguese are Negro. Listen, that's another video, but that's what is going on. So they're a mix. They're not the native. They're not, and just like, well, you know, they're the Mexicans. They're coming over the border. Those real Mexicans are Negro types. The originals, they hide them. Remember, everything is a lie. Get out of the matrix. They're telling you what they want. They're showing you photos of what they want, like a round globe and all that stuff. And we have round water. We have water that holds to the sides. We have strange water on this round globe here. Yeah, right. So they show you what they want to show you. Those are not the people group. The Native Americans, Negro types are the original Indians. Lie. What we have to do, they'll never tell you, they're only going to show you post-Columbus history. They'll never show you pre-Columbus. Pre-Columbus is when they landed, demons, because they didn't take us from Africa. That African fairy tale is a lie. They didn't store, two decks on a ship. The bottom deck is filled with Africans, head to toe, chained, defecating on themselves, peeing on themselves, head to toe, the whole bottom of the ship. Where are they going to put the water that the slaves and the crew need to drink? Where are they going to put the food? For all those people, you know, the trip, if they would take a trip like that, would take months, months, depending on the weather. Even if you can make it, it would both probably sink. So if all the space is taken by the slaves, see, you guys got to stop thinking one-dimensional. Take that blue pill out of your mouth, put the red pill, matrix pill in so you can wake up. If the whole bottom of the ship is filled with slaves, chained head to toe, Africans, we're not African. We're not black. Black is the color of this laptop. I'm brown. Aboriginal. So Hebrew Israelite. They don't like to hear that. And they don't like to hear Aboriginal Indians. That's what we are. My parents used to tell me that. My father's mother always tell us, I'm Indian. Like, no, but the book says we're Negro or black. And all lies. So they only tell you post-Columbus information. They never tell you pre-Columbus. because then you're going to know who you are. And then the house of cards are going to fall. The king has no clothes, walking around with his flat ass and no hips, and his wife with no hips and flat ass. They don't want you to see that. They got to put a lie. I'm going to show you another picture after this. So remember I told you Ezekiel 7, he brought the worst of the heathen to possess her house. And I'm going to read to you Psalm 73. I'm going to read you out of the Tanakh, Psalm 73. But in the KJV, I like what it says. Psalm 73:8. It says, they corrupt. They speak wickedly about oppression. They speak wickedly about the Negro who is the true physical Israelite. The only ones that suffer the curses of Deuteronomy 28 and Leviticus 26, which are forever curses. Those i.s.u.p.k people, i.s.u.p.k people are not the people. Oh, we went through this internment camp and they killed a couple million of us. Nah, that's Gentile on Gentile fighting. And okay, say it happened. Yeah, it's just Gentiles. It's nothing to do with this, because the people of the book are the Negroes. You have to suffer the curses of Deuteronomy 28, Leviticus 26 to be the people. The only people on the face of the earth that are the poster child of Deuteronomy 28 and Leviticus 26 are the Hebrew Israelites, the Negroes, the true Aboriginal Indians of Turtle Island, which is America. I know that itches your ears, give you hives and stuff, me saying that. We're the true people of the Most High. It says, you will be the tail, not the head. Those people are the head. They own the World Bank. They own the World Bank. They own Hollywood, all the media in the world, Disneyland, all the news reports and channels, the diamond mines, gold mines, Silicon Valley, they own it all. These are forever curses. When you look at, see, people can come to you and say quickly, like those people in those stupid black hats and black suits and stuff, and the stupid curly cues thinking that they're dreads and their locks. They ain't locks, nigga. You are not the person group at all. And, you know, they can come up to those camps. Remember, the camps are messianic. The camps are messianic, so they're Christians. They got the bag. Their leaders got the bag. That's where they're telling you to do this thing in your arm and Jesus, whatever, so you could not break, you can't even get out of the first 3 commandments. So the Most High hate you and going to bring the hot lava to you at the end. You guys are silly. If those guys with the curly cues come on my channel or come approach me, I'll be the wrong person to talk to. Not that I'm going to be violent. Truth is, it's going to melt them like lava. So they're going to go, oh, and the only thing, when you don't know what to say, when you're smashed like an ant, it's crazy, ridiculous, smiling, laughing. That's all you can do, because the truth is going to beat that ass. Jeremiah 17. It says the Israelites are going to discontinue from their heritage. Look at all the Negroes. Don't look at this little tiny remnant that Torah and Tanakh Israel is very small. We know who we are because he's awakening up the remnant. But look at the vast of the Negroes. Lil Wayne, this, Jay-Z, this one, all these crazy rappers, music, sports, and the regular Joe Negro people, they don't know who they are. I'm a Christian. You don't know who they are. They ain't woke. So you i.s.u.p.k people, i.s.u.p.k people, you don't fulfill none of the scriptures. That's what, when they come to you, that's what you need to say to them. Jeremiah 17 says, you will discontinue from your heritage all the way to the end. All the people don't know. You tell them. That's why I got a Merc online store, which I'm going to tell you guys to go on and buy some of the stuff. Buy some of the stuff. Wear the stuff. Have it in your house. Cups. When you go to the gym, have your water bottle. Have your hat. Have your book bag for your kid. Because, you know, we're in a world now where you're in lines all the time. You're going to have your shirt on, your sweatshirt on, your whatever. You know, people may not say that to you, but they reading your shirt and shit. And like, and then when they Google it, they say, oh, this nigger, that niggerist, they think they're Israelites. Support me on that. That channel, that online store is separate from here, but I'm just giving you a public announcement that is on. we're going to discontinue from our heritage. And by wearing those shirts and sweatshirts and pants and cups and mask and all that stuff, I got a lot of items on there. I'm going to show it to you at the end. When you're walking around, you're in your house, you're on the street, at your job, people are going to know. They're going to ask you, what is, yo, don't you think that you're supposed to be involved also in witness, not just come here and heave on the island too? Well, that's a form of witnessing, because people are nosy. You know people are nosy. I'm like, what does that shirt mean? I've never seen a shirt like that. You Google that verse. Hey, what does that mean? And then there's your opportunity to tell them. Tell the heathen Gentile to get in line, and for the good ones that want to be down, get in line, get over there, and bless Israel. And for the Negroes that are trying to turn it up in the clubs and want to be Christians and prosperity preachers, whatever else they want to be, tell them too. So for you Jewish people, it says you're going to discontinue from your heritage. You guys say this all the time. And you ain't going to say it now since I'm going to tell you, but I'm going to tell it to you if you come to me. We could trace our, number one, your DNA companies. You own all of them. Everything is rigged. You don't have DNA from Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Who are you kidding? Talk that nonsense to a 2-year-old to make a comparison. You know how they use DNA in crime scenes is because they're going to get the DNA from the victim that's killed or hurt. And then when they catch a subject or a possible subject or the violator, they're going to take DNA samples from it, and then they link it together. Now it's done. We could trace our lineage back to Abraham. Oh, so you have the DNA of Moses. No, you don't. You're a liar. That's why we call you the devil. That's why you're the devil that the Bible speaks of. Stop talking nonsense. And some of you guys, maybe not on the live chat, but some of you guys listen, you let them talk that way. And then we go back. You can't go back, nigga. You a liar. So then all we got is the scriptures. And then the scriptures identify the children of Israel. Children of Israel identified in Deuteronomy 28, Leviticus, and a lot of other places. You don't fit none of the curses. Jeremiah 17. We go to Ezekiel chapter 11. I'm paraphrasing. Ezekiel chapter 11, it says, when the Most High put you back, we already know that that's fake Israel over there. The Western Hemisphere is the true land flowing milk and honey. The Amazon, Mexico, America is beautiful. Not that dry desert land over there, no. And anyway, that's another video. That'll take me too long to get through it. But anyway, it says in Ezekiel chapter 11, it says, when I put you back, not the Balfour Declaration, not where the Rothschilds are putting you back, putting you up, propping you up on CNN saying, yeah, these are the people of the Bible. We ain't believing none of that shit. And don't come to me. Don't call me black or Negro. I say Negro to the thing just for sake, but don't call me. I'm going to say I'm a Hebrew Israelite. It's going to upset you. I'm going to tell you I'm an Aboriginal native. No, I'm not a native, an Aboriginal Indian of the Western Hemisphere. Or European Judite, because they say that the Jews, the Judeans are like Europeans, and then they came over and mixed with the 12 tribes. Anyway, that's another video. So Ezekiel 11 says, when I put you back, the Most High said, when I put you back, there's going to be no abominations in the land. You guys, as people call yourself the Israelites, you got pig farms in your so-called fake Israel. Pig farm, this is abomination. He says, when he put you back in the land, there's going to be no more abominations in the land. You got Pink City, you know, the transformers with all those clothes that you got going on over there. You got a city called Pink City. I just named you. You got usury. You got adrenochrome, you got slavery, and a whole bunch of stuff. Let me close my mouth. A wise person, smart person, speaks less. Spoke enough already. So you got abomination in your land. You don't fulfill scripture. That's how you have to talk to them. Ezekiel 38, it says, when the Most High puts them back, it's going to be A city that's unwalled, ungated, and everybody's going to be in safety. Look at the fake J.S. people land. This is a dusty desert. Are they safe? They got 300-foot zombie Brad Pitt, zombie Z walls with barbed wires, with attack drones, with laser cameras, with Belgian police dogs, with booby traps because they're scared that the post-fake Palestinian people, because the real Palestinians are Negroes types. Just like real Asians, the original Asians are Negro types. They're scared of the Palestinians coming in and bombing them, bombs in their back, all that stuff. You don't fulfill scripture. You're scared to death. Lock the doors and gates. Come on, stop. You saw Brad Pitt, World Z. Cameras, drones, infrared, gamma radiation, bullet guns. You don't fulfill scripture. And the best one, Genesis chapter 10 and 1 Chronicles 1. One of the sons of Noah, Japheth, but really Japheth, because there's really no J. He had a whole bunch of sons called wicked guys, wicked sons. You know them. Even Christianity know them. Gog, Magog. He acting up right now too. Gog, Magog, Tubal, Madi, and etc. And Gomer. And Gomer had devil bad sons also. And they were called Ashkenaz and a couple other ones. Who cares? I don't care about the rest of them. But one of Gomer's sons is called Ashkenaz. And you know what that's related to. Ashkenaz. You know that's related to that. These are the isles of the Gentiles. Those J.S. people be in front of them stupid messianic camps that don't know. They think scripture is Matthew, Mark, Timothy, Acts, Romans, Revelations, epistles, and fake letters. Get out of here. They'll be in front of them and they'll never mention none of that. I just mentioned it to you. You're the isles of the Gentiles. Even said your name specifically. You guys don't say that. I told you he sent the worst of the heathens in Ezekiel 7 to possess our houses. You know, they make all these organizations, and I'll read this thing to you again. Remember, when I upload it, freeze it, and you can read it for yourself, and you can look it up online for yourself when you, I'm waiting for the light to dim. When you can, let me read it again. So I gave you a brief, there it is. This is what it says. The Biden administration is correct to provide relief to the children and families affected by the government horrific practice. I'm going to remind you of some other horrific practice done to a people group that people forget, put under the rug, never want to speak about. Make believe it don't happen. The Biden administration is correct to provide relief to the children and families affected by the government horrific practice of family separation. ACLU attorney Lee Gelnart said in a statement, their suffering is something they will always live with. And there's a deep moral stain on our country. We need to make it right. And this includes not simply any monetary support, but also a path to remain here. When they get mad with us, they say, you don't like to go back to Africa. Africa is not our home. America is. I'm going to show you a photo. America is our home. You are renters that haven't paid, and you act like devils. Psalm 73, they are corrupted. They speak wickedly about oppression. They said, man, you wasn't really a slave. You were working for free. We didn't treat you bad. So what? We hung a couple of you. So what? So we put you between big giant horses and we tied you up and made the horses separate you. Who cares if we drag you behind a pickup truck and make all your skin come off? Who cares if we hung you, your wife and kids, and separated you, put you in hot boxes with no clothes with oil, put you in a metal box in the 12 o'clock in the sun? Who cares if we did medical experiments on you, gave you syphilis and mental diseases and Did and stole all your technology because we were on the porch drinking your homemade cookies you made for us and lemonade. You were making inventions to make our life, like air conditioners, and escalators, and cars and stuff. And we're gonna steal all that shit from you niggas, and we're gonna put it in the book. Nobody will never know. That's what they did, and tons of more stuff. Purple, what is that? Purple peaches, or those pieces. They did a lot of wicked shit. But these horrific things you don't want to remember, but I'm going to remember. I'm going to share with my people. We're going to remember what you did. But you could take strangers who didn't build America, let them come in, give them citizenship. You separate them from, you put them in a camp, their kids and them, for a little time, whatever, a year, whatever, I don't know. That cannot compare. They're not even citizens, and it wasn't even supposed to be here. But let me read that part again, because that's why I make this video. That's why the thumbnail of it is a stained, nasty bed mattress. And that's the stain of America on you. The world sees it. You pretend like, we ain't paying these niggas nothing. Reparations, I ain't even looking for it. The reparations I want is out of this. It's gonna wax that ass to no avail, boy. Woo-wee. We don't want reparations, but you're just a devil. I'm just bringing it out that you're a devil. The ACL, and they call us terrorists. We ain't terrorists. Kill or hurt anybody. You just don't want to hear the truth. So we are terrorists with our mouths, and you don't like that. The ACLU attorney Lee Gillerin, their suffering is something that will always live. They'll live with. What do you think the Negroes living with right now? And for decades and centuries. Their suffering is something they will always live with, and it's a deep moral stain on our country. Negro slavery is a demonic stain on our country. You stole it. You stole everything. All right, let me read the other one. And this is the other one. And this is going to make you mad, but don't get so mad. You don't want nothing from them. They ain't going to give it to you anyway. They're demons. Remember, they're corrupted. Psalm 78 in the KJV. It reads a little different in Tanakh. Psalm 73. They are corrupted. They speak wickedly about oppression, about our oppression. Our oppression is nothing. Separating some post-Mexicans and their children for a little while is horrific. What they did to you is nothing. Nothing. This is what they not what they thinking about doing, what they're in the process of doing now. Wait till the bright light goes off of it. They're demons. I'm telling you, you Negroes who love them, I don't understand you guys. Why? I do understand. Read it, look at it. The light went off of it. Look what they're gonna give them. What did they give us? The word nigger and hot police bullets and sweatshirts that say smartest monkey in the jungle. That's what they give us. That's what they give us. They're going to give these Mexicans that were separated from their children for a little while. They're going to give them, the ACLU is asking for about $3.4 million per family. Biden's administration is countering with $450,000 per person payout, which would total just under $1 million per family. Horrific stain, horrific terror they put on those Mexican people, foreigners. But for the people that built the country, our own country for them, because they stole it, they made us build it for them. We get nothing. We get hot police bullets, the word nigger every second, cops following us, Karen all around harassing the shit out of us, can't move into certain neighborhoods, last hired, first fired, redlining, and it goes on and on and on. And they're giving them $1 million. Mexicans in them little ghetto areas in Mexico, giving them $1 million, and you give us what? Shit. But nigger, we're nigger, hot police bullets and chases and Karens. These are demons. I'm going to reveal it. I'm revealing, even though it goes so small, doesn't matter. I'm still revealing it, and you reveal it too. Demons. They are corrupted. Psalm 73:8 in the KJV. They're corrupted. They speak wickedly about oppression. Now, let me show you this, and I'm going to read. And I tell you, we're going to call it quits. I'm going to read this, and then I'm going to show you something real quick right now. Not a video, a picture. I'm going to read it to you. And, okay, hold on. Why is that like that? Hold on. Give me a second. Give me a second. I'll get it. I got it. I'm going to show you, and then let it get a little thing. Oh, you can see it. Read it. And I'm going to read it to you. Then I'm going to read what I wanted to read you. I'm going to show you this thing, my online store, which is separate from this. I'm asking you for money. I've never